Hey guys, this is GO4IT Racing Schools. My name is Emilio Chacon, and this is Michael Pettiford. We are getting really excited about the new C8, the new Corvette coming out this 2020.
We're getting excited because the new C8 is actually in Denver right now, and it'll be at the dealer, Emick Chevrolet, in a few days. So I'm getting pretty excited for actually getting a chance to drive it, because right behind me is the 2019 ZR1 Corvette, which is my favorite Corvette of all time.
Me too. We're going to race them. I think we're going to end up doing a racetrack. We're going to do time trial kind of stuff, drag racing.
We'll see. What we're going to do is when I get the new car, I'm going to break it in, go back, get the oil and filter changed. I've already got the forged line wheels and the Hoosier tires, and then we put those on, take it out to the track with the stopwatch, and see how much slower it is than my ZR1. And it will be a little bit slow.
Probably a little bit slower.
Yeah.
But through the turns, though, it might do a little bit better. A mid-engine, you think it's going to do any better at all?
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
We'll see. I mean, that's why we do testing. I hope it does better, but you know, I know the theories, mid-engine, lower center of gravity, all that's cool, but the ZR1 works really great, and it's got aero and humongous tires and lots of horsepower and torque.
Yeah.
So all of those are advantage ZR1.
It's going to be that's a hard thing to beat, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Z06, though, the next year after that can do
Yeah,
something
and
more.
the new ZR1, you know, is rumored to have 1,000 horsepower. If it has 1,000, then it'll be what ZR1?
Yeah,
you
what
know,
is this?
that'll be
Yeah.
the slow car.
I get
So
that.
it's all relative, you know, as things improve.
The new, you always want to be the fastest on the tracks.
Always.
Right, yeah, who wants to be slow?
Plenty of people. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you're right. People do like going slow.
Well, a lot of people don't know the difference. That's the thing. They think that they're fast just because, like, on the street, they can drive pretty well, or in their little group of people, they're the fastest, but they've never been out to the track and they've never raced, and, you know, so that's why I have the school. I'm an educator.
Right. Is that why you started it pretty much?
I started it back in 1985 because I was dissatisfied with what everybody else called training in driver education. Like, they didn't go over emergency procedures. Like, what do you do if you have a system brake failure? None of the schools do that, even today, 35 years later. So I thought I had a better mousetrap, so I started the school back then. And in the areas of car instruction, motorcycle instruction, truck driving instruction, RV and bus driving instruction, I will humbly put our classes against anybody in the nation.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to be one of your test subjects to see how these rules and these lessons go.
I look forward to it.
A little background from me. I'm from Boulder, Colorado. Big athlete, swimmer, tennis, soccer, played basketball, volleyball, everything. And now I'm going to see what racing's about. See if I can keep up with the best of the best, be fast. I just got a new Corvette myself. It's a 2019 Grand Sport. And I think it's time to see if I can really put the metal to the metal. There you go. That's the best way to say it.
Yeah. See if you're a wheelman or not.
Right.
It looks so easy.
It does.
Yeah.
And out on the street, on the highway, just bobbing and weaving through traffic.
Yep.
It seems easy. You pull up next to a race car, and they probably don't even know how to race their car anyway. So.
Well, most people, they have fun with their cars, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. This is America. If you want to buy a car and you really don't know how to drive it, you'll still have fun in it, probably. But the level of fun that you can have if you can take the car to its limits safely is just exponentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Learning how to do it right.
Yeah.
You can't just go out there and think you're going to be able to keep up with the best right off the bat.
Well, you can think that, but it's I mean, most people have never been exposed to a top level championship winning race car driver.
Right, right.
You know, they just haven't. So they think fast is one thing, when in actuality fast is something totally different. And for most people, if they've never been exposed to it, it's unimaginable how fast you can actually go and still be safe.
Well, that's why you start with the Mazdas, then you move up to the Corvettes, and then maybe get your own.
Yeah, you can start anywhere. Just take it step by step. If you want to start with 1,000 horsepower, whatever, that's okay with me. We'll just do it in a little bit smaller steps than we would if you're starting with a Mazda Protege.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I got my car. I was like, I don't want to start with something too low. I want to start something in the middle-ish.
Yeah. You got a good platform to start.
Yeah.
Stick shift, Grand Sport Corvette.
7-speed.
Yeah, that's a great car to start with.
Yeah. Thanks to him. I mean, he's the one who helped me get it. He helped me get out of the Camaro mentality.
I had to pull him off the roof a couple of times, but we got him a good deal from Emick Chevrolet with the Grand Sport Corvette. And that car, one of the cars we race is a Grand Sport Corvette, a C6, and he has a C7. But they're a really good balance of horsepower and torque, and yet they're still very easy to drive. Whereas the ZR1s, the Z06s with the superchargers, they have way more horsepower and they're harder to drive.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get there at some point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, geez. High Plains, is that where we're going first?
Yeah.
Just got back from COTA.
Yeah, Circuit of the Americas. We did the first SCCA Super Tour of the 2020 season. That was before the big coronavirus thing. So we had a ball down there and took one of my clients, Max Hellman, down there, and he had a ball. So yeah, now we're kind of on hiatus. Most of the races now have been canceled or postponed till we see what the virus is doing.
Right.
I'm feeling great. Emilio's feeling great. So, I'm just kind of staying inside, and I'll get the new Corvette and I'll drive it maybe 1,000 miles a day since there's nothing else to do.
I'll tag along.
Yeah.
Along.
So it'll be fun, but that's what we've done so far this year. And we had a pretty good showing in the T1 class. We finished second on the first day and first on the second day in the wet.
Yeah, a little rain.
Yeah, a little rain, and I've always done really well there in the rain. I love that track in the rain. And then with the turbocharged Solstice, we've just changed it from the T2 to the T3 class, and they put a bunch of stuff on it that they really shouldn't have put on it. So I finished 6th the first day and second in the wet the second day. And the car needs some major help, and I'm writing letters and I'm talking to people, and hopefully the CRB will, get rid of some of the weight, get rid of the restrictor plate, and give us the brakes that we had as the T2 car.
Right.
But we'll see.
Well, more emails, more people to talk to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while.
The continuing story.
Right.
Yeah.